So it's about 2:30 in the afternoon and I've just arrived at Sheffield, and I have got to try and find some tent string because the poles for my tent have actually broken. So I'm here and my tent is broke, and if I don't fix it then obviously I've not got a tent to sleep in tonight. So I'm trying to get a bit of a rush on to get into Sheffield to have a scout round to try and find this string just to tie the poles together, and then I'll be heading out back into the Peak District to try and find somewhere to sleep. So little things like this, I thought I might as well film this part. It gives you an idea of just the little things that come up that you kind of have to take care of and stuff like that. So it's all part of the fun though. And yeah, I'll take little shots of Sheffield while I'm here. I'm not going to stay here for too long, so I won't do no big tour of it or anything, but in fact, let me spin you around. Okay, so that's Sheffield Station there. And then Sheffield University. And I'm going to head up that little part there. Thankfully there's a decathlon store here, so I'm hoping they've got something to do it. If not, there is a go outdoors, so I can try and find that. But the Peak District from here is about an hour or so away on the bus, and then once I get back into the Peaky D, I then got to find somewhere to sleep. So could be interesting. And as always, guys, and as always, if it happens, then it happens. If it didn't happen, well, then I didn't record it because it didn't happen. Everything is different today. Yeah, kind of, it's a saying that we hear quite a lot, that, isn't it? Everything's different today, everything's changed. Well, I guess in my case it really has as well. It's funny because it's often little things like that that spark a world of thoughts in me, or a world of imagination. I just always reflect on my time and journey of what I'm doing, you know. I've done so much in the last sort of 18 months of my life, and yeah, it's just been hard and sweaty and cold and just all these other things, but it's all good. All of it has been good. Like I always say, even the bad parts have all been good. And that comes largely because I'm doing stuff that I want to be doing, and I guess I know what I'm having to push myself through in terms of fear each time to do something. You know, I keep going into that unfamiliar zone. Not zone physically out here, the zone here, the unfamiliar zone. You know, and each time you do that, you kind of expand, which is wonderful. For me, it is anyway. That's how it, you know, it's kind of how it is for me. Like I always say, or I've said in quite a lot of my videos, you know, I like sharing my thoughts on stuff like that, like how my mind works, how it goes, how I function, how I deal with things and stuff like that. Because I think the more of us that do that, the more chance we got of hearing things that could resonate with us and help us out in our lives, you know. And I'm the same when I hear other people talking to me. You know, I'll pick up on certain things and whatever else. So, but anyway, I'm getting really deep for absolutely no reason at all other than I saw a neon light. But let's spin you around so you can have a little look at this road. I'm going up in Sheffield. Is it better like that? I think it is. And some of you may have noticed as well that I've got a new backpack. My other one, the frame on it had actually collapsed, which was part of what was actually tiring me out along the east coast. I had no idea this thing was dragging me to one side. And it was the extra effort of walking on a beach with all that weight pulling you to one side, like dragging you back kind of thing, that really sort of added to everything being difficult. But anyway, yes, a new backpack. It's from Decathlon, which is why I'm heading to Decathlon now. So I can see if I can kind of get it fitted properly as well, because it's a little bit, it's comfortable, it's good, and it's very big, but I think I need to adjust it better to my body. So anyway, there we go, hardships of my life. Oh, that's pretty cool. It's the first time I've come into Sheffield town centre. But straight away, there's the Blacks. So I'll go in there. They do tent stuff and whatever else. Let's have a little look around here.
You alright, Bob?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm looking for some tent peg string. Not tent peg string. My tent poles are broke. Do you mind being on camera? YouTube. I can always edit it out. It's no big deal. But yeah, my tent poles have snapped and it's the string that's gone. Oh, you are wonderful. This guy has meant that I can sleep safely tonight in my tent. Fantastic. So I managed to get everything I needed. The cord for the tent poles and managed to make a wally of myself as usual. And what else did I get? Got some gas and now I've got to buy some matches or a lighter or something. Just an emergency thing. So yeah, and now I'm going to rush to get out of Sheffield and get out into the peak. So let's spin you around, give you a little last look here. So I've ended up in a little town called Castleton, which I'll give you a look around in a minute. But for now, I've stopped off here at this lovely little church. Try and fix my tent poles, which I've never done before. So I'm going to go in there and fix my tent poles. See how we get on with that. Let me show you my new Bergen. I'll do a proper review on it, but it's quite a bit bigger than the old one and it's got much bigger side pockets and stuff like that, so I'm hoping it's got 2 big side pockets and this whole front section comes off as well, which is really cool. I think it's cool. I think it's cool. We'll find out if it works, but I kind of feel like it's going to be easier to get my stuff in and out being able to open that front up, but we'll see. I guess only time will tell. Okay, there's my tent poles. Let's see if I can get these fixed. I've got to get a rush on because it's getting dark and I've still got to find somewhere to sleep and eat. So here we go. Oh no.
I'll tell you what, we'll go this side and you can stay on your knees.
Well,
what are you doing? Praying to
as
him?
you went in, I thought I bet the other side's their better side, so I thought I'd come here and that was part of my trick, you see.
Are you praying to him? And you normally do that inside.
Oh,
You don't do that there.
most people do. Most people do normal things.
Yeah. What are you doing?
Oh, my tent poles have broke. So that elasticated bit in the middle,
Oh, okay.
it's snapped, and so I had to feed it all the way through. I hadn't done it before, so but it's done now.
Why you're doing it in a church?
Because I thought it was shut, and I thought it'd be very quiet, and no one would disturb me while I was doing it.
Except then the 3 ladies came.
Yeah, and
So
there
we
was
had
one
the first
before
one.
you lot as well. I didn't realise it was open. I just thought, oh, that's
so
nice and quiet.
what are you doing? What walk are you doing?
I just walk all over the UK, so I live out of that. I live out of it and walk around, film it. I'm filming that up there, my camera at the top there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so,
So
you're all going to be on YouTube now. You're famous.
I was I don't. But you don't live anywhere.
No, I don't have a. I've got places. I've got options. If I'm
Yeah.
honest with you, but I don't have a home. No, don't have a home. Don't have a flat. Don't. I,
Oh wow.
I used to, and I used to fit bathrooms and was an ex-scaffolder and stuff.
Yeah.
And then one day I was just, no, I've had enough of this. I was so terrified of regret
Yeah.
My fear of regret was greater than the fear I had of coming out here and doing this.
And how long have you been doing it?
16 months. So
Long
yeah,
time,
so the
yeah.
honeymoon period's well and truly
The
over.
winter, you've had the winter.
Last winter I went up until about January time, and then I managed to find some work and stayed indoors. And again, this winter, if I find work and can stay indoors, I'm not silly. I'll go indoors. You know, I'm not out here to be a hero or anything like that.
And the interesting thing is you had good weather this year.
Yeah, it was really nice.
Yeah.
It was really nice. I've been blessed on this journey. Really have.
Yeah.
It's been wonderful.
So what's your YouTube?
It's called Toby Explores. So my name's Toby. So Tobe, Tobe.
Okay.
And I explore. So
Have a great winter and take care.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pleasure meeting you.
Yeah, it's a pleasure meeting you three as well.
Yeah.
Nice one. Thank you, ladies.
Good luck to you.
Yeah.
Take care.
Enjoy.
Yeah, I will. Lovely talking to you, ladies.
And you take care.
See you later. Bye bye. Done it. How cool. All done. So at least I know I can sleep in my tent tonight. And that's how they work. So that there is what goes all the way through the tent, and it kind of keeps them together. So when I set my tent up, you can see how it works. And the old elastic had snapped, and I had to feed it all through. I didn't really have the right sort of tools. My eyes are not very good. Most things are blurred. But, you know, it got done. It's in, it got done. Like I was just saying to them ladies, I'm never in too much of a rush anymore. But I do want to get on, because obviously I've still got to find somewhere to sleep. Anyway, right, I hope that was interesting. Let me know if you like that sort of thing, guys. Is that the sort of thing you want to see, like little admin that I do throughout the day? I feel like I'm at an interview standing here. Right, I'm going. Well, seeing as the church is open, we might as well go for a little look around. So, there's the door. I don't know why I showed you the door. Let's spin you round. Let's go and have a look. I heard the ladies saying something about they wanted to switch the lights on, but wow. Can't see a light switch anywhere, so I'll do my best. So peaceful. Amazing. Oh, what's this? Oh. Well, they only do the lights in here. Okay. Well, we can have a better look in here, I guess. There must be a light socket for the other light. Now, amazing. Oh, it's locked. Right, okay. Beautiful. Thank you very much, church. Here you go. So, nice little thing. I hope that was quite interesting, that little bit. It's lovely, isn't it? It's really quiet and got that familiar, musty, damp type smell that you get in churches. Great big stones on the floor. Of course, this was part of my work, was laying these great big slabs, stuff like that. But yeah, it's a lovely place. Oh, the strings from the... I hope you can see this. Oh, you can't see it. There must be a light switch in this. Wow, what's this? Oh, what have I done? Oh, okay. It's turned nose on. No, beautiful. But I don't think you can see it. Maybe you can, but down there is all the ropes that are hanging down from the bell. So I guess that's where the guys go in to pull them down. But yeah, I really enjoy churches. I really enjoy looking around them. They're brilliant. Anyway, let's go before I outstay my welcome. So I grabbed myself a Cornish pasty at this lovely looking little baker's here, Peveril Stores. I thought I'd grab that so that I know I've had something, just in case it's a long walk round until I find somewhere to sleep. Shouldn't be too hard to find somewhere to sleep here. I've stayed here quite a lot of times, base of Mam tour and stuff like that, so I do know it quite well. But it's a little bit isolated and cut off, so I want to make sure I've got a few supplies first. So I'm going to dip in here as well. And this is the thing with winter, as the nights draw in a lot earlier, you're in that tent for a hell of a lot longer. So it's nice to have a little, I don't know, a little couple of snacks and stuff like that to see you through. But anyway, okay, well, bye then. Look at that beauty there. So beautiful. This whole ridgeline all the way around it. Beautiful. Lovely. Oh, let me spin you round. No matter how many times I film, I forget to spin you round first. It goes all the way round. It's such a pretty place. So, I'm just heading out of Castleton. I will go back through there tomorrow and have a proper little look round. But for now, I've got to find somewhere to sleep here. Isn't that lovely? It's beautiful. That there, let me do it this way. That there is called Winnats Pass. It's a beautiful road that runs from the base here right up to the sort of top of a little place called Mam Tor. Mam Tor is that there where the cloud inversion is. In fact, let me spin you around. Right, I might edit that bit out because it might make you dizzy, keep spinning you around. How's that looking? So you can see where the cloud is sitting on top of Mam Tor, and it's completely blocking her peak. It looks gorgeous from here. It looks gorgeous from here. I'm sorry if my camera works not the best. But yeah, this is a lovely part. This is Hope Valley, what I wanted to show you in a couple of videos ago it was, and I ended up not showing it. But it doesn't matter how many times I come to gorgeous Mam Tor, it just always hits me the same. It's just such a beautiful place. And especially now, because since I started this journey, anyone might remember when it was raining, I was here and I was talking about the rainbow and I could see the start of it there. And I saw the finish of it there and I was quite excited. In fact, I'll put a replay in now. So how amazing is this, guys? I know we've all seen rainbows before, but I literally can see the start and the finish of this rainbow. That there, it's like the start of it. I've never seen that before. Like so close to it. I feel like I can stand in it. It's amazing. There's two of them. There's another one appearing. Look. It's magic. Anyway, I thought you might enjoy that. Okay, bye. But yeah, so that was a clip from way back when. So it's nice to walk around and kind of reminisce about that and how far I've grown personally. This channel's grown. A whole wonderful, weird world of things has happened since then. My life is just completely transformed. But I guess not transformed in the way that we would normally see, or we would normally think about how life transforming, i.e. money and a bigger house, a better job, and maybe a new relationship or whatever, you know, that kind of thing. No, it's just kind of really developed in having more of an understanding that my life has grown in the less I have. Amazing. Like, not just less materials, but less in the way of my attachments to things in that way. And the more that I seem to unattach myself from those things, the more I seem to then attach myself to me and what I'm doing out here. My life, if you like, letting go of who you're not and becoming who you are. Well, if I'm honest, that kind of happened quite a long time ago. I think I've said it before, I did a lot of previous work on myself. But it's nice to come here now and sort of reminisce on those years when I was really, struggling. I don't like saying that sort of stuff because it makes it sound like, oh no, poor me. It's really not meant like that. It's meant as a story, you know. Anyway, let me spin you around. And that is where we are tonight. Now I'm headed up this thing here, this road, which is known as the Broken Road. I think it was back in 1977. I actually had a landslide here and this whole road collapsed. I'll film it as I go up past it there. I have filmed it before, but I'm going to do it again. And Mam Tor herself, the whole face of Mam Tor, just there. I can't get my, but that thing that's sloping down is all crumbling away. So this whole area is really they try and really preserve it and look after it. But it's fascinating seeing this road in reality, that it's all just crumbled away and fallen. And where I'm heading for is at the top of this road. And I'll pitch my tent around there somewhere, I think. And then in the morning, there's a little cabin there where I know the guys in Blue John Cabin. So I'll go there and have a cup of coffee. And yeah, guys, this part of now is really quite steep and I've got a way to go yet. So I'm going to put this down, give you one last look. And that's the end of the road. This is where it all collapsed. If I zoom in, it's all tarmac. Yeah, and it all just collapsed. Oh God, I really shouldn't be recording and doing this. Oh shit! Got to watch them knees. But yeah, let me spin you around again. Oh, that's a bit clearer. Yeah, you can see where it was a road now. Just here you can really see where it's all crumbling away. I don't want to get too close in case I'll crumble with it. But yeah, you can really see where it's really fragile. Hope Valley, truly beautiful place, and such a lovely name as well. That's where I'm heading, just there, so not far to go. Seeing on the clip back there where I run down that little part and was standing on the edge of it, that used to join up with this part that was here. And this is like from the ground up. I'm 5'11", so That's got to be 6.5 foot maybe from the floor up. So it all just collapsed and fell away, and all just, well, it sunk and all just fell off down there. Amazing. So quiet as well. I'm so lucky with this weather at the minute as well. It's like there's no wind or anything. It's a little bit damp. I can feel the temperature dropping. I think it's about 9 degrees here now, so not too bad. It's supposed to drop to 5 overnight, so that's okay. Yeah, right, nearly there. Okay, so I'm having another one of those nights that I've kind of messed things up. And if I'm being brutally honest, I'm probably being a little bit fussy with where I sleep. But I'm sure some of you can resonate with what I'll say now, and some of you might not know because you've not been out here before. But you could probably resonate with something else in your life. I got to the top of Mamtor, and there were quite a few people there, quite a few cars parked over, people sitting outside having a drink and doing whatever else. Nothing wrong with that. But I suddenly thought, I'm not so sure. There was lots of people walking around over the, over the little marshland bit and stuff like that. They'd sort of pulled up, and I thought, no, I'm not gonna. I didn't feel right just sort of pitching my tent. If it was the summer, that's a little bit different. It's more daylight and stuff. Let me sit down. Oh, it's more daylight and stuff, and I probably would have stayed there. Because it's a little bit, it just feels a bit different in the summer. But when it's dark, and it's dark so early and there's lots of people there, it kind of gave me a bit of a, no, I'm not going to stay. So I thought, I'll come back down off Mamtor, if you like. I wasn't up the top, I was down at the bottom of it. And I thought, I'll walk back into Castleton. And as I walked down there, quite a few vans parked up on the side of the road and music playing outside, dogs sort of running around, and it just put me on edge. I think what happens is sometimes you can get spooked, and when you get spooked, it's hard to then unspook yourself, and that's that's what's happened to me tonight, I think. So I probably am being a bit fussy, but I will always edge on the side of caution. I'm out here a hell of a lot, so it's not something I pop out and do at a weekend and then pop home. I'm out here all the time, so I probably do edge on the side of caution a bit too much. And then, of course, things like now, you get tired, so that adds to it. Like just general tiredness, like what we would all feel from just having a hard day at work. I've been on the move a hell of a lot today. My hips are really hurting. It's a new backpack and stuff like that. So, and it's an experience that, yet again, I'm still kind of glad it's happening. Would I rather it not happen? Yep. I'll always be on it. Oh, it's nice. Look, we've got some light. Where'd that come from? Yeah, I'll always be honest with you. I would rather it didn't happen, but it does happen. And it's going to happen as long as I'm living like this, I guess. And I'm okay with that. Whether or not I'll stay okay with that as it gets more and more colder and, it gets darker earlier. Who knows? I guess we'll just see. But I'm not silly. If I can find some work, I'll go indoors. And find some work with accommodation and stuff, that would be great. But I still will be doing stuff out and about because, well, I want to. Anyway, I'm very tired, as you can probably tell. So let me take you into Castleton. There's Castleton again. And I just went, that's someone's field. Oh, that was the other thing. There were lots of sheep grazing, cows grazing and all that sort of thing in the other fields up there. There were farmers' fields and stuff, and I was just like, nah. You know what? Sometimes I reach that point where I'm like, I'm just going to write it off. Go back into Castleton, go and sit in one of these pubs. Have a drink, cup of tea or something or whatever, and then I'll think about what I'm going to do after that. So but it's okay. Okay, Castleton looks like a Christmas card. It just does. It looks like a Christmas card. Look. Oh, there's a car just turned out. That's a shame. Right, let's try and wait until he goes. The camera's not doing it any justice, but it's lovely colours here. Beautiful little cottages. Alright, doesn't matter if you're in it. You see what I mean? It's like just lovely little cottages all the way along. And it's got this lovely sort of orange glow to it. I like that. It makes it just, I don't know, it just makes it feel like Christmas, even though it's not Christmas. It's just one of those. Look. So I sort of get the feeling that, it's like in a film or something, as you walk past and you get the guy standing outside looking at everyone eating, having their dinner and stuff, and he's out there eating some Rolos or something. Anyway, I'm going. Right. So, good morning. After a very long evening, I eventually found myself a little spot, and it's quite nice. And it is now, I found this about midnight. It's now 8:45 in the morning. So I'm so pleased with that, because it means I've had a lovely long sleep. I wake up here and there, you know, I don't go straight through, I never do. But it's nice to fall into those deep sleeps and then wake up, deep sleep, wake up. You know, it's nice when that happens. My eyes are sticking together. But okay, let me spin you round and show you where I am. There we go. Now, that's lovely. Oh, that's lovely. I was a little bit nervous about staying here, because when I'll film bits of it as I walk out that way, I come in that way. It was pitch black walking across here, and if I'm honest, I was really scared. And then I just see this little covering of this tree, and then pitched up here, and I was a bit nervous because I didn't know if the field had cows in it and stuff like that that might come over. It's turned into a lovely little pitch. It's so peaceful, and there's a little stream just there, so all night long I had that trickling of water going away, which was lovely. I have quite bad tinnitus, or tinnitus as some of you might say, but and that's nice because it's that little bit of, is it called white noise? Something like that takes it away from that. But let me spin you around again. Is that a good shot? Guys, I'm just going to pause it and clean that lens. I don't think it made any difference, but it's so beautiful. Can I? Yeah, it's not. You just have to trust me. You just have to trust me. It's very pretty, and it's not cold either, which is a lovely thing as well. Anyway, right, I'm going to get dressed and then walk into town and go and get a cup of coffee. Okay, bye. I know you can't really see that stream, but isn't that a lovely sound? Turned into a really nice night there. I'm so pleased. I feel really refreshed, because that was a long old night last night. Nothing super eventful, and this is why I love it in the Peak District and stuff like that. I feel safe when things like that happen, you know, when they go wrong a little bit. I'm okay walking around and things, but nonetheless, it's still very tiring. So to find that at the end of it, I'm so pleased that I had that decent sleep and no one's bothered me. A guy just walked past with his dog, and he just talked to his dog, like, come along, didn't even mention me, and as he got up there he started singing. So yeah, anyway, I don't know what that big place is there. It's a big chimney. I might take a walk down there before I go and have a coffee. Anyway, let's get going. So another successful camp done here in the Peaky Day. Leave no trace, as always, guys. Lovely bit of land here. It's so peaceful. Anyway, I'm going to walk into town, get a coffee, like I say. I'll film this little path that I walked up and down on. Take you to see how dark it was. I was really scared last night when I was coming in. But yeah, it's like, I think, it's like I said last night, sometimes once you get spooked, it's like hard to get rid of that spook. You know, it keeps going over. It's so funny. But anyway, right, here we go. Bye bye.